Did Band4Band just spark a real street war? We thought Lil Baby and Central C were rap's hottest duo, but new footage allegedly shows Baby's crew cornering the UK star in a hostile ambush. Now, the unedited footage has everyone picking sides. Central C, born Oakley Neil Caesar Sue, was delivered a unique background. He came up on June 4, 1998 in London, born to an English mother and a Guyanese Chinese father. He grew up in West London, splitting time between Ladbroke Grove and Shepherd's Bush after his parents split at age 7. Back then, he wrote poetry and raps and showed them to his mother, a social worker. American hip-hop came from his dad, while reggae and dancehall came from the Notting Hill Carnival. Those genres fused with UK drill and grime, transforming a quiet kid who kept to himself in school into one of the biggest rap stars the United Kingdom has ever produced. By 2022, Central C was a massive force. His hit single Doja peaked at number 2 in the UK and was the most streamed UK rap song on Spotify back then. Then came Sprinter with Dave in June 2023, securing his first UK number 1 and holding the spot for 10 weeks as the longest-running number 1 rap song in the country. By 2024, Sprinter passed Doja as the most streamed UK rap track ever. Central C was no longer just a local success. He was crossing over, and that is where Lil Baby entered. Dominique Jones, the Atlanta icon, known for melodic tracks and a Grammy-winning catalog, was one of the biggest names in US hip-hop. Naturally, Central C wanted a collaboration. He wanted a major feature to bridge the Atlantic. That track became Band4Band. But according to claims now circulating on social media, Central C stated that when he requested Lil Baby's verse, Baby demanded $400,000, which C instantly sent via Zelle. $400,000. No negotiating, no back and forth, just a massive price tag sent instantly. Central C paid it without hesitation. The anthem was teased in late 2023 as a solo track, but a March 2024 Instagram update confirmed Central C and Lil Baby were crafting a massive collaboration. The finished track dropped via record labels CC4L and Columbia Records on May 24, 2024, and was produced by Gennaro and Ghana Beats. This record fused two distinct worlds, welding Central C's gritty UK drill style to Lil Baby's signature smooth Atlanta flows. The impact was massive. Band4Band debuted at number 4 in the UK and number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Central C's highest US entry. 2 weeks later, it peaked at number 18, making it the highest charting UK rap single in Billboard history. Music video, directed by Woe, showed the stars flexing through London in Lamborghini SUVs. Make sure to hit subscribe as we analyze this. It looked like a celebration, two massive artists matching energy, Band4Band. But what went down behind closed doors was a completely different story. In hip-hop, feature fees reflect a strict hierarchy. The bigger your brand, the larger your price tag. A $400,000 verse from Lil Baby is incredibly steep, but for a rising UK star trying to break into the American market, it was just the cost of business. He paid. The record dropped, becoming an instant global smash. For a while, we all assumed this partnership would define a whole new era of transatlantic rap. But here is where things went sour. Reports allege that when Lil Baby later requested Central C for his own album, C quoted that same $400,000 rate. Baby refused, claiming they were not in the same league. The exact same price, mind you. He did not hike the price to make a point. It was the same amount C had paid without blinking. That refusal shattered their working relationship. If you are enjoying this deep dive, drop a like right now. Think about the disrespect. Central C paid the fee because he respected Baby's status. But when roles reversed and C quoted the same price, he was told they were not on the same level. That is disrespectful. This is a statement on industry power dynamics and who gets to dictate terms. But as our newsroom uncovered, the financial dispute goes much deeper. In another interview, Central C went on the record, claiming that Lil Baby completely violated his trust regarding their massive hit song, Band4Band. C alleges the song generated over $23 million in streaming revenue, but Baby only paid him $500,000. Since then, Baby has completely ignored his calls. $23 million. A track Central C conceived and previewed as a solo release before ever involving Lil Baby pulled in $23 million. Yet Central C claims he only saw $500,000 while his partner went silent. Now, you and I need to realize that feature deals and royalty splits in hip-hop are incredibly complex. There are publishing contracts, distribution cuts, label percentages, and producer royalties eating into gross revenue before any artist gets their share. While contractual details might explain the discrepancy, the narrative is what matters. From where Central C stands, he got finessed by a partner. This brings us to a personal angle that heavily complicates the drama. During his public interview, the London artist opened up about his ongoing struggle with a severe gambling addiction. That raw vulnerability makes this multi-million-dollar dispute feel incredibly personal. We have an artist admitting to money management issues, while simultaneously claiming a major collaborator cut him out of millions. This dynamic makes the situation far heavier than your average rap beef. With the stage set, Central C aired out all his grievances. He called out the exact numbers, detailed the payment dispute, and exposed the unanswered calls. Meanwhile, Lil Baby's camp remained silent until now. Reports are now swirling that associates linked to Lil Baby confronted Central C in public, and it got incredibly intense. The heated exchange happened right in front of onlookers, which is exactly why footage of the incident spread like wildfire online. When things happen behind closed doors, they stay rumors. In front of a crowd, they become headlines. You and I will track the details of this. Today, we are piecing together details of this massive clash, as witness statements and online videos paint a complicated picture. Still, the core facts remain solid. Members of Lil Baby's crew cornered Central C, sparking a heated argument that rapidly escalated to a full-blown physical altercation. Our team can confirm this was no friendly chat that went left. The energy was hostile from the start. Subscribe to our channel as we analyze this tense clash. Central C operates in a completely different British rap ecosystem, with his own crew, his British security team, and deep roots in the London scene. But when you step onto someone else's territory, outnumbered by rival camps, a clash carries an entirely different weight. Our editorial team notes it represents an unspoken, looming threat of being isolated in hostile territory. This public setup was fully intentional. If Lil Baby's crew wanted a private talk, they could have easily arranged it. Doing this openly suggests a calculated move to humiliate him and send a powerful message designed to make a point and reassert dominance after Central C exposed their financial beef online. In the unforgiving world of street rap politics, exposing money issues publicly is viewed as a massive violation. It matters little if your claim is valid. The very act of blasting someone's business for everyone to see crosses a line that many in the industry find unforgivable. That explains why the response from Lil Baby's camp was incredibly aggressive. To them, Central C turned a private business dispute into a global public embarrassment. This violent retaliation was their direct answer to that shame. It was a loud physical statement. But the real irony here is that this physical altercation has only magnified the drama. While Central C's original financial claims might have died down, this brawl has sparked a massive wave of new coverage. It is no longer just about feature fees. It is about respect, safety, and industry power dynamics. Our commentators agree this dramatic clash between Central C and Lil Baby's camp is about much more than a check. It actually sits inside a major transatlantic tension that has been brewing for years between British drill and American rap. For decades, the power dynamic was very clear. American artists were the gatekeepers, while British acts were seen as rookies copying American hip-hop styles before carving out their own lanes. American features were treated as a golden stamp of approval from the culture's founders. British artists paid massive fees because the market value of an American cosign was unmatched. It unlocked global playlists, major media coverage, and massive audiences who otherwise never would have heard of these artists. But today, the game has changed. Giants like Central C, Dave, and Stormzy prove that British rap stands on its own commercial feet, dominating globally. Central C's massive hit Sprinter with Dave topped British charts for 10 weeks, while his album Can't Rush Greatness scored his second consecutive #1. He has worked with global superstars like J. Cole, Ice Spice, Asake, and Dave, securing massive multi-market success. He built his own streetwear brand, Cineworld, teamed up with Nike, and designed for Paris Saint-Germain. Central C is clearly no minor British rapper begging for American approval. He is a global force, so when Lil Baby claimed they were not in the same league, he was pushing an outdated narrative. He was actively reinforcing an old, arrogant power dynamic that most in the British scene reject. The toxic idea that an American rapper can charge a British artist $400,000 but refuse to pay that back in exchange because of league differences. This is the exact superior attitude British stars have fought against for years. And this live clash makes it worse because it is no longer just talk. Having affiliates cornering an artist in public spaces shifts a clean business debate into aggressive, physical intimidation. It sends a scary message not just to Central C, but to every British artist trying to stand up to American counterparts. Know your place. That is why internet backlash has been absolutely massive. British fans view this as an assault on their entire culture, while American rap listeners are split, with some defending Lil Baby's business terms. Please hit like and subscribe. Our editors agree this dramatic situation looks horrible for everyone involved. And commentators note this toxic environment gives the music industry a bad reputation. Still, Central C's latest project, All Roads Lead Home, dropped on March 19, 2026, proving his focus remains strong despite the drama. In February 2026, Central C shared his conversion to Islam and his new name, Akil. Fans are praising this personal transition as a clear sign of maturity and spiritual growth. The timing of this spiritual step, contrasted against Lil Baby's camp's aggression, has deeply divided public opinion. We are watching a man publicly improve his life, only to face violence for wanting fair pay. The entire rap community is monitoring this because of the precedent it sets. If Central C backs down, it proves British acts must accept American industry terms. But if he stands firm, it completely reshapes transatlantic deals. Stay tuned and hit subscribe as we track where this story goes. Let's look at the current facts. Central C claims he paid Lil Baby $400,000 for a verse, which made over $23 million. Yet, his final payout was a tiny fraction. And when he requested the same fee for a return verse, he was instantly dismissed. He detailed these claims in major interviews and social posts. In response, people tied to Lil Baby confronted him openly, in front of crowd witnesses, acting with enough hostility to spark an immediate viral debate online. So far, Lil Baby has avoided addressing the specific financial accusations made by Central C. We will keep you updated. Our team is analyzing this massive rap drama. Remember to subscribe for updates. Now, we are only hearing one side here, and hip-hop feature fees are insanely complicated. Lil Baby's managers could easily dispute how Central C laid out the money split. Plus, those hidden contract details might completely change the entire picture. The rap game is rarely as simple as a basic cash exchange where someone gets ripped off. But as commentators, here is what we can confirm. The clash happened. Eyewitnesses saw it live. This was not some private dispute that quietly leaked to the media. It was a public confrontation. And regardless of who is telling the truth about the money, sending associates to corner a rival artist in public crosses a major boundary in the rap community. Our newsroom knows Lil Baby's crew has always run things with the full backing of Atlanta. They have a history of intense street altercations, and we have to point out the dramatic February 2026 incident. It made headlines when a verbal fight inside a local business escalated, leaving one victim injured after gunfire erupted. Although that shootout was entirely separate and Lil Baby had no direct link to the violence, it highlights the intense climate that surrounds his crew, a world where disagreements quickly escalate past talking. Central C, however, represents a completely different side of the culture. He built his name in Ladbroke Grove and Shepherd's Bush, rising straight from UK street culture. It has its own strict rules and heavy pressure. Yet, our editorial team notes he is an artist who always leads with his music rather than drama. If you enjoy this analysis, drop a like. Even during their studio sessions for Band4Band, Central C spoke highly of Lil Baby's process, praising his ability to freestyle on the spot. There was clear, genuine respect there, and that is exactly why this feud is so tragic. This clash did not start with beef, it started with huge admiration. Central C respected Lil Baby enough to drop $400,000 up front. He put him on a track he wanted for himself as a solo hit because he believed the collab would elevate both their brands. And looking at the charts, it absolutely did. Band4Band shattered every UK rap record in Billboard Hot 100 history. It was a massive win. But money always changes things, and silent treatment ruins partnerships fast. The ignored text, the ghosting, the refusal to pay fair market rates, and treating him like a lesser artist, all of that built up pressure until the tension finally boiled over. Now, we are not asking if they will ever collab again. As commentators, we know that ship has sailed. The real debate is what this does to hip-hop. Will UK rappers be more cautious about working with American superstars? Will US artists reevaluate how they treat global collaborators? Or is this just another internet feud that stays hot for a week before disappearing entirely? Given the massive public outcry and the fact that real money and physical threats are on the table, we do not see this ending soon. Central C is way too massive to be quieted by threats. Lil Baby's crew is too prideful to apologize, and fans will keep fueling the fire. We are watching a literal collision of two heavyweights who were meant to dominate together. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with our live coverage. And the fallout from this battle is going to shake the entire global hip-hop scene for a long, long time.